Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will have the football first. And Davey, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Look out, he's got room. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line, it's Booth. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So Akron's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Tight end now in motion. He'll try the left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll give it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He'll toss it. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. The Chippewas can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. A run for the quarterback. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Running back searching for a hole. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. And the Zips will have a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. After the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship with...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 21 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Using his legs, it's Townsend. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll ride his man on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. They'll run the option. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Making side adjustments here. He'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Valentine. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like...
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, he's the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Rides the back and leaves it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Chippewas racing to the line in a hurry up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And what good defense to be sound, to be disciplined. Listen, they don't throw to the fullback often, but they were ready for it, kept their eyes on their keys, went and played it, tackled the fullback for a loss.
He might want another play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pumps it downfield. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Zips will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Newell. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Trying play action. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Akron. How efficient have they been as they
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Chippewas will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sticks it in his belly. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Fullback's got it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Give to the fullback. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And the Chippewas backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. It's a reverse. Oh, better look out. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He's got great speed. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Handoff to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. Touchdown, Zips! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Central Michigan, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pitch it, and they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Here comes the heat. Right on the money. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Callahan.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. The Chippewas kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got a 1st down. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Chippewas pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. He makes the grab. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Chippewas.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. The give to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. It's a seam wide open. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back. Game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! Can't get him to the ground. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Now on 2nd and short.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Valentine. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Off play action. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. The give to the tailback. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. 1 more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they